Welcome to VVSM Academy, a school of arts and science, general knowledge which is very essential to the human society, especially students studying in secondary school of education and the competitive examination people. And VVSM Academy is going to give a lecture on the metallurgical science. I am Veerbhadra Ademaya, Geoanalytical chemistry type from Geological Survey of India. Come friends, let us discuss about the metallurgy of iron using blast furnace today. You know ore of iron which can be converted into a metal, and then metal can be converted into the utensils and the required according to requirement. Yes, metallurgy of iron, you know, this is magnetite, this is hematite, ores of iron. The ores of iron which has extraction and purification of metals, that is particularly iron. What is metallurgy, my dear friends? Metallurgy is nothing but an art and science of your so-called extraction and purification of metals using different techniques. Metallurgical science. The extraction of iron using the blast furnace, ores and minerals of iron is the most widely distributed iron-bearing metals or oxides, and iron ores consists of mainly hematite and magnetite. The hematite is Fe2O3 and the magnetite is Fe3O4, which is black in color. Limonite is other ores. Bog-iron or Fe2O3 three water molecules, which is brown in color, and siderite, carbonate of iron carbonate, which is pale brown. You see, my dear friends, the main words we will discuss in the figure is slides here. The iron ore, which is black in color, which is magnetite, and this is hematite. This is blast furnace. This is a academic point of view. This is the figure here to write, my dear students of 10th standard or PUC or any other competitive examinations. You have to write or draw a neat label diagram of blast furnace. Means immediately you should write this diagram. This is the diagram which is important, easy to write. This diagram is only for interesting purpose and all. See, charge is nothing but the ores are crushed and ready concentration of ore. Before coming to this blast furnace, there are so many processes are there. Magnetic separation, oil froth flotation, so many things are there. All those things you are studying in the next classes, depending upon the nature of the question paper, my dear friends. This is the blast furnace, consists of a long tower, where this is the place where the charge is nothing but Fe2O3 and oxygen, carbon, calcium carbonate, and cup and cone arrangement is there. They will draw from the top of the blast furnace, and at 600 degrees centigrade the blast furnace starts the temperature, and it reaches up to 1500 degrees centigrade. At the bottom of the blast furnace you are going to send hot and compressed air to ignite the process, and by adding all these things, finally you will get the slag, the liquid molten matte, that is a liquid iron, which is pig iron. So the calcium carbonate in the limestone thermally decomposes to form calcium oxide. My dear friends, when you are going to, the charge contains calcium carbonate, iron ore, crushed and all, then calcium carbonate is converted to calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is going out from the tube, that is called outlet, and calcium carbonate, calcium oxide. This calcium oxide with silica, sand, impurities in the hematite to produce slag, which is calcium silicate. This calcium silicate is removed periodically in the form of a slag. This reaction is neutralization reaction. Calcium oxide is basic as it is metal oxide, and silica, SiO2 solid, is acidic in nature as it is non-metal oxide. Well friends, carbon is more reactive than iron, so it can displace iron from iron 3 oxide. Here are the equations. See, iron 3 oxide reacts with carbon, it gives iron and carbon dioxide. Fe2O3 is converted into iron, that is molten iron here. In this reaction, iron 3 oxide is reduced to iron and the carbon is oxidized to carbon dioxide. In the blast furnace, it is hot. The carbon monoxide can be used in place of carbon to reduce iron 3 oxide. So iron 3 oxide combines with carbon monoxide, iron and carbon dioxide is evolved. This carbon dioxide and all the waste gases are going outlet, that is gases. This is liquid metal. This is how then afterwards the molten steel, that is pig iron, is converted into the steel. This is the important reactions where the mesmerization or Besmer's process is nothing but to create steel. Carbon is released from the iron through the either mechanical means to high temperature. The oxygen raises the temperature, reacts with carbon, creating carbon monoxide. This reduces the carbon content of the iron, producing low carbon steel. In mesmerization process, the impurities present in the cast iron are removed by air oxidation. Calculated amount of carbon is added. That's called Spiegelson. Spiegelson is nothing but is a mixture of iron, manganese and carbon is added to obtain steel. These reactions occur during the manufacture of Besmer's process or manufacturing of steel. Well friends, you see these are the important chemical reactions taking place in the Besmer's converter and zinc oxide. After the blast furnace, it is going to the Besmer's converter to get the steel. While Besmer's process steel production is widely known as defining technology in mass production of steel. So my dear friends, this is called Spiegelson. In the examination you may get what is Spiegelson. Yeah, Spiegelson is nothing but iron, capital letters are there. By typing mistake you please rectify this. Fe's symbols of Fe, capital F small e, capital M small n and carbon. Is the mixture of Spiegelson is nothing but the mixture of iron and manganese and carbon, which helps in the conversion of molten metal, that is pig iron is converted into steel. Thank you for listening.